thought I'd make another video. I'm back. I've had a haircut, you might not recognise me. I've just gone and picked up a pumpkin spice and I thought I'd share a few seconds. The last video I made was an interesting response. So I posted it in a few of the window cleaning groups and I got like 120 likes or something over the videos. But I must have had about 60 to 80 comments of people just thrashing me, hating me. It was about the pricing, about the £15 minimum, the notorious £15 minimum that I proposed. Pricing's a very interesting topic because I find that pricing, it can change your business more than anything. It can solve problems, it can create problems. There is a maximum that the market will bear. So average 3-bed semi, right? Somebody somewhere in the country would pay 50 quid a month for you to clean it. But there isn't anywhere near enough of them people. Like, it's not like nobody would do that, but there wouldn't be enough for you then to create a business around. And then at £3 a house, you wouldn't be able to get enough done to create a business. So there's a happy medium somewhere between £3 and £50. There's a happy medium there somewhere. I saw a lot of people going on about different things up and down the country. I get that. In the south you can get more, and in the north maybe you get less. But although house prices are different, there isn't a huge amount of other difference. Like if you go into Tesco, the price of a tin of beans is still about the same. So although like I realise there is something in that, in being in a different part of the country, I think it's less of an issue than most people believe. There was one guy, I can't remember your name, I'm sorry. There was one guy that commented on the video and said, oh, I wouldn't get that here, I wouldn't get that. I think he was in Stoke. He said, oh, I wouldn't get that here, wouldn't get 15. And I said, well, have you tried? Or is that just an assumption that you wouldn't get 15? And he said, and fair enough to him, he said, no, do you know what? It's just an assumption. And that's kind of the point, is like, well, why are you saying it's just 12? Why are you saying that it should be 10? Why are you saying it should be 12? Why are you saying it should be 15? Without actually knowing. What I would suggest anybody to do, because I'm testing pricing right now, is the next 20 people that call and ask for a quote, and let's say it's a 3-bed semi, just for sakes of it. Let's say the next 30 people that call, tell 10 of them it's £12, 10 of them it's 15, and 10 of them it's 17. And keep it in a notepad, even if for the most simple thing, and see, well, how many percentage take you up on it. Let's say, because if 5 out of 10 said yes to 12 and 5 out of 10 said yes to 15, well, then you may as well have said 15 to all of them, because the numbers say that it works. Maybe only 3 out of 10 of them say yes to 20. If you haven't done the work to see what people would actually pay, then it is just an assumption. I might be too high, I might be too low, who knows? But without testing, you don't know. So right now, we started 5 weeks ago, so I saw like a lot of people on there going, he must have done it 5 minutes. Sort of, yes, but I've got my landscaping company, so I've been running that for the last 5 years. So it's not like I'm just fresh off the boat, as they like to say. But I am new in window cleaning. I think. So we've got I started 5 weeks ago. We've got 148, 152, somewhere around 150 customers all in. Mostly canvassed. I've done a little bit on Facebook. I've got a few referrals from people that we've already done a clean for. We're looking at starting on the leaflets. I've been doing bark.com. I'm testing them all, because I talked to the guy that's out canvassing it for me at the minute, and he says, oh, there's these people that say, oh, only Facebook works, and then there's another group that say only leaflets work. There's another group that says only canvassing works. And I think you're all wrong, that they all work. It's just how well they work. How well do they work? Because I think canvassing will probably get you, like if I had to just throw some ideas out here, some thoughts. I think canvassing will probably get you the best route density. I think leaflets is probably the best value in terms of time you put in and time and money you put into what you get back. But you could put a leaflet out and not get back anything back for 12 months, and then somebody calls to book something in. So just from what I've been looking at, the research I've been doing, and then Facebook, I think maybe you could get the most amount of customers, but then they are going to be a little bit more spread out, and you might not get the best pricing. But again, that is without fully testing all of them. I want to test all the ideas before saying this is the one thing that works, because this is the one thing I've tried. Like, that's just the wrong way to go about it. I think in my last video, I'm not talking to all window cleaners. Like, I'm very Marmite. People love me or hate me. I'm not talking to anybody. You have these two groups in window cleaning. You've got the water-fed pole guys and you've got the trad guys. Well, there's another like subset of separation between window cleaners. You've got the guys that do it either as a hobby or a one-man job, and they have plenty of, like, they start late, they finish early, they have plenty of home time, they make more money than they could in a job. It's a lifestyle thing for them. And then you've got other people, which is, I think, this other group of the people that I'm speaking to. So you've got people that want to start a business and they want to have multiple vans multiple vans out. They want to have, like, for us, our goal, 5 vans out full-time doing maintenance cleans, 1 van out doing new cleans, first cleans, full-time, and then I really want an office person to take care of all the admin, customers calling and changing schedules and booking people in and giving quotes for gutter cleaning and all that kind of thing. I really want to create a business around this. So I just listened to Macintosh's podcast. He had the guys he had Phil and Paul from See It Clean on there, and it's interesting because Ashley, I don't know if it was in that podcast or another one that I've listened to, he said, like, he's just taking it easier. He knows that he doesn't want to build a big business. He just wants to do fun work. He wants to do a range of different types of jobs, and he wants to make enough money to support him and his family. Whereas I think the guys from See It Clean, from listening to the podcast, they want to create a big business. So they're at 185 grand a year worth of turnover in like 2 years, which, I mean, I'd be happy with that. So that it's more that side of people that I think I'm speaking to, and that's why all the others hate me. Another one, actually, something else I wanted to mention. There was a guy, I can't remember what his name was, but the specific term, the specific comment he said was, stack it high, sell it cheap. That's his way of doing it. And it's like, bro, if it works for you, it works for you. But to me, that works if you're Costco. That works if you're Tesco. That works if you're selling a product, because there isn't time associated to them selling. They can put, 1 pallet on the shop floor and sell them, or they could put 10 pallets on the shop floor and sell them. It doesn't cost them really, but somebody's got to put the pallet there, I understand that, but it doesn't really cost them directly any more money to sell that. We're window cleaners. We aren't selling product, we're selling time. There is a limited amount of time every day for you to sell. Let's say it's 8 hours. You can only sell 8 hours. Today is a Tuesday. I can sell 8 hours of work today for me, and I can sell 8 hours for one of my lads and 8 hours for the other lad. So we've got 24 hours worth of work, let's say, to sell today. If I don't sell that 24 hours worth of work today, that is never coming back. It's like selling produce. It's like, if you don't sell it within a certain amount of time, it goes in the bin. It's the same for us in time. I don't think the stack it high, sell it cheap works, because when you have a limited amount to sell, you want to make the most amount of money per hour for that. And I get I'm not saying that what he said was stupid. Like, it's not. I understand. He's like, you want to do, instead of doing 3 at just as an example, instead of doing 3 window cleans for 15 quid each, let's do 4 for £12 each, and we're making more money. So, you know, when I get that. I think pricing is, it's interesting. I'd be interested to see what I'd see if I dropped, what would happen if I dropped my price to see. But I think the motto of stack 'em high, sell 'em cheap, I tried that in my landscaping business and it doesn't work, because it's the same in the landscaping, that although we do have a lot more product, because we're doing, it's mostly artificial grass we do, but we do paving and fencing and all the other stuff. Although there is some product in there, the product is very commoditized. The customer roughly knows what they could buy it for themselves. So we aren't selling that. We're selling the package, and the package mostly encompasses selling time. You know, overhead, the biggest cost in overhead walks on 2 feet, right? It's people. That's the biggest cost. So I thought I'd just, yeah, I'd share my, I didn't even drink my drink, but I thought I'd share that with you. Let another battle begin in the comments, because I really enjoyed it last time. See you in a couple of days.